Next up, that spooky lady who makes you stare at corners. It's the Blair Witch Project.
I have a vivid memory of seeing the Blair Witch Project in Woolworths, like just the cover, but being like totally freaked out by it.
When would that have been?
Well, Woolworths was still around and it was like on VHS. So maybe like 2000, 2002.
I remember that cover. It's the one with the trees at the top, and then it's got this kind of like sweaty student at the bottom, and in the middle this nice little stick man.
Oh yeah, the witches thing, the effigy.
And they had that documentary tagline, which was actually how I knew about the film, because my brother's mate had told me that it was real.
Well, see, I didn't even know about that, but I just saw the stills on the cover and was like totally freaked out.
My big one was fear.com. Do you remember that? It's like this big scary face on the front cover, covered in like TV lines and static. Really spooked me out as a kid.
Yeah, it was a terrible film though. Like not even scary, just like a bad film.
Absolutely bad film, but I hadn't seen it because I was about 8 years old.
Oh, of course. Yeah, so were you like quite easy to scare as a child?
Yeah, like absolutely. I remember actually the first thing that I was really scared of on TV was Treehouse of Horror, Simpsons.
Oh yeah, of course. Like the one with Bart's evil twin, Hugo.
Although not actually that episode, it was the one with the house with the bleeding walls.
But that's not even one of the scarier ones.
No. I think it was more the total change in setting and character that kind of disquieted me as a child.
It sounds like you were just quite easy to scare as a child.
That too.
Do you know what always got me? Scanners. You know that film, Scanners?
The one with the veiny guy on the front.
Yeah. Well, I think he was sort of like mid being scanned to death, right? Not veiny.
Probably. But again, I hadn't seen it at the time.
Of course. We weren't allowed to watch it. Yeah, God, that face though, that like sort of distorted pain, anguish face, like totally haunted me.
Like Groundskeeper Willie in Nightmare on Evergreen Terrace.
Oh yeah, like, oh, you'll pay for this with your children's blood.
It's worse than Mel Gibson. My cousin had a movie called Maniac Cop that was on VHS, and he used to keep it for some reason next to his Combi TV on the floor. Right. And so you just see it every time you go around his house. But it basically had like a really good front cover. It was a picture of a cop, but he's in shadows. He's kind of like backlit.
Okay.
He's coming out of the shadows with a badge covered in blood, a cop badge that says the name of the movie on it. Right. But the hand's kind of like stitched up and rotting.
Oh, kind of bury the lead a bit on that one.
Yeah, I suppose that is salient information.
Yeah, sort of the whole film, yeah. But
I think it was really like the corrupted authority of it that scared me as a kid, you know? Like a kind of cop gone bad.
Do you remember, Hell to Pay, the Simpsons one, where like Snake is executed and then he possesses Homer? And that was based on that movie, right? Shocker. Yes, with the front cover with like the guy being electrocuted in the electric chair. Freaky.
I remember seeing that in HMV.
Oh, HMV. Another closed down shop.
Tell you what, that's the scariest thing about our generation, right? Growing up in the Great Recession.
Amen to that.
Cheers.
Cheers.